What's good, YouTube? So I got a special one for y'all today. We're gonna be doing a leg workout. And I'm sorry if y'all can't really hear me, but we're right here at Armbrust. As y'all can see, really hardcore gym. So we about to get it in, we about to hit them legs, so let's go. All right, man, let's get into it. What up, YouTube? So hey, as y'all can see, I got a leg workout for y'all today. So I'm basically gonna do like a voiceover because they have music in the gym and I ain't trying to get copyrighted, man. All right, let's get into it. So before I start any workout, I always hang. I tend to get a bar, an overhead bar or whatever, and hang from it. This really helps loosen up the body, loosen up my back, and really decompress the spine. It's really good for if you find yourself having back pains. You know, a lot of us maybe, working 9 to 5, an office job, whatever it may be, and you're sitting down all day, that really compresses the spine. So by, hanging, for about a minute or so, or 3 sets or whatever, it can really help decompress the spine, right? And regardless, even though it's a leg workout, I still, tend to warm up the rest of my body. I didn't film it, but I also always stretch before any workout. So yeah, all right, so to start off the workout, you already know what it is. We're going with the squats. And I'm really excited to get this workout in. As y'all know, I basically work out mostly at my apartment gym, so they don't really have a lot of the equipment that I like to use in order to get a really good and effective leg workout in. So really excited to get some hardcore legs in. Starting off, we hit some squats, really trying to warm up the body. Always warm up with the motion, with just a bar, no weight. Really just kind of, get my body ready to perform the movement correctly, right? So we add a plate here and just, really going through the motion. Really, when doing your squats, this is honestly like one of my first times seeing, video footage of, a leg workout from me, and I would say my squat performance pretty good. But yeah, so really when squatting, you want to stick your butt back first, then bend your knees and drop from there. Really focus, have a high focus on not letting your knee go past your toes, right? So moving up to 185, and as you can see, really right now I'm just trying to get the movement all together, right? So I'm really, focusing on not going too fast, but maybe a few pause reps at the bottom, and not really trying to get a whole bunch of reps. I'm not trying to really burn myself out. I'm really, as right now, and pretty much with a lot of my compound movements when working out, I like to do pyramids. So going up the pyramid, which is working my way up to a heavy weight, I tend to not do that many reps. I try and save myself so I can, have some energy to hit a heavy weight for multiple sets. I don't really go up to a heavy weight and only hit it for 1 set and then come back down. I like to go up to a heavy weight, hit it for about 2 to 3 sets, then come back down. That really allows my body to get used to that weight. So as you can see here, moving up to 275. I'm gonna hit that. I think I stopped here. Really haven't squatted in a while, so wasn't really trying to go up super heavy. Could have did 315, but I liked the way 275 felt. Really still trying to make sure that I keep good form even with this heavy weight, right? That's what you want to do, And then following 275 for a few sets, I did do 225, did record it, but I ain't trying to bore y'all with just a whole bunch of sets of squats. But any workout I do, I tend to do a lot of sets when it comes to the compound movement. So right here is the final set with 175, trying to get as many reps as I can. And yeah, that was squats. All right, moving on So this next movement, I'm really unsure what this machine is called. It's a squat machine, I guess. Hammer strength squat machine. And this is a really good machine to do if your gym has it, to really take the pressure kind of off your back when, you know, having to put the squat bar on your back and squat that way, the traditional way. This really takes all of that out of the way and really gets you to focus in on the quad and the hamstrings. Because as you can see, I'm really trying to get a really good depth with these squats. You know, I don't have the weight on my back, so this is your chance to really focus in on those weak muscles that don't really tend to get activated a lot with free weight squats, just because, you know, you have other muscles that tend to take over. So this is a really good way to activate those muscles and build strength in those secondary muscles, right? So as you see here, moving up to 2 plates, and really you see right here, I'm not trying to rush through the movement, right? I'm really trying to take my time, feel every rep. I really love leg day. I would say it's a love-hate relationship, actually. Like, it normally, when I remember that I have, or I know I have leg day, I'll be like, man, I ain't really trying to do it. But at the end, once I start getting into it, especially once I get like those few sets of squats in, oh, it's time to go. So I really, you know, try and go as hard as I can when it comes to my squats, or my leg days, I should say. So moving up to 3 plates, continuing, and really not trying to take long breaks either. You know, trying to, you know, keep the intensity up and whatnot. And a lot of it has to do with just the atmosphere of the gym. Like, everybody in there, you know, they get into the money. So, you know, it's a great atmosphere. I think I'm going to start doing a lot more of my leg days here at Armbrust. So yeah, stay tuned for those, and maybe I'll do a few tutorials and whatnot if I can. I'll probably have to do a voiceover because of the music, but yeah. So moving on, after that set, go also on that squat machine that I did. I went up to, I think, 4 plates, and I think I did maybe like 6 sets on that. So now, not really even sure what this machine is called. Honestly, it's like a vertical leg press. So kind of you're laying down on the ground, and you have your feet in the air, and you're pressing the weight up, right? So this first set, you see I don't have any weight on the bar. Again, trying to warm up the movement, as this movement is in a different direction or plane than all of the other movements I've been doing, right? So I'm really just trying to get those muscles activated. You don't have to do a lot, but just get them, you know, primed and ready for the new movement and the new direction that your muscle's gonna go in. It's really gonna save you, you know, from having a lot of injuries or pulling muscles and stuff like that. Same thing with, you know, stretching before and after your workouts. You know, we're in this for longevity, not for, you know, the short-term gains. So and then again, you can see with this exercise, you know, I'm not really trying to, you know, go super fast, really trying to, you know, get the most out of the movement. All right, now moving on, we're gonna do traditional leg press machine. And you see right here, I left this clip in here because every machine is different, every body is different. So never be afraid to really, you know, feel comfortable in the machine that you're working out in, right? Whether that be the seat, whether it be other things that you need to adjust on the machine, as you'll see later on the video. You know, right here, the seat initially didn't feel, I was just too far up, so I needed to adjust it so I can get the most out of the leg workout, and I could really, you know, extend my leg further back as much as I needed to, right? So just my little spill on that. But as you see on this workout, every workout you should have an isolateral movement. I think I said that on one of my tutorial videos before, but you always want to have an isolateral movement where you can work one muscle independently, right? So I really like these. It's kind of one-legged leg press, really get some good activation and a good stretch out of your leg. I find I get a deeper stretch when I do one leg rather than two legs sometimes, but it really just depends. So I think I hit 15 reps on each leg, and then I did close stance leg presses to finish them off, to really work that outer quad, right? So again, really trying to get the most out of my leg workout and hit all heads of the muscle, right? So you want to get that full look on your muscles. If you tend to only hit them from one angle, you're going to start to develop kind of imbalances in your muscle definition, right? So again, I'm going to fast forward this. Don't need to bore y'all with none of that. And then again, same thing here, 15 or so reps. That's the thing with me, and I'll try and be better about it with more videos to come. I don't tend to count reps a lot of the times. Like, I tend to just go until I can't go no more. Sometimes I'll count for sure, but I tend to just go until I can't go no more, and like until it just burns too much, right? So I get the most out of every workout I do, you know. Again, clock in, get the job done, clock out. So, all right, this next exercise is going to be the leg extension machine. And this machine right here in particular I really like is because of the way you can place the weight on it, right? So there's like three notches that you can place the weight in. The middle notch where I start right now basically has the weight evened out. So the intensity, or I guess I should say maybe the pressure of the movement is pretty much evened out throughout the whole movement, right? And then you'll see, and then before I move on, you'll see right here, again, not really trying to be in a rush, really trying to feel everything with the movement. I'll even be honest, I needed more weight, but I just continued with the one plate and just added the next set or whatever. But here I placed it on 3, and with this one, basically the pressure or the tension is at the very beginning of the movement. So right when you're, begin your initial press or extension, you feel the most pressure. And then for this set, when you place it at the 2 at the bottom of the movement, the most pressure is at the end of the extension. So you really get that a whole lot of focus on the heads of your leg, or your quads, I should say, right? So again, not trying to be in a hurry or whatever, just trying to feel the most out of your workout, or the most out of the movement. Don't be going into the gym and going from exercise to exercise, just going through the movements and just trying to get it over with. You'll do yourself, if you have an exercise that you're doing and you plan on doing it for 5 sets and you're just going through the motions, you would have been much better doing only 2 sets and actually feeling it the whole way through, right? But to each his own. So moving on, this is the only hamstring exercise I did, as I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I did hamstrings on Thursday pretty hard, so I didn't really need to hit my hamstrings that hard in this leg workout, but still wanted to hit them a little bit. And you'll see right here, I'm really big on mind muscle connection. So you saw me filling the back of my legs to really feel my hamstring doing all of the work. As the way I kind of think about this in my mind is that it's basically a bicep curl for my legs, right? Which essentially it really is. So again, not in a hurry or whatever, just trying to get the most out of the workout. All right, so following this exercise, we're gonna move into the calf raises, and again, using one of the machines that I don't have at my gym here in my apartment complex. Not really sure what this is called. I guess seated hamstring, not seated hamstring. Seated calf raises. Yeah, that's what they're called. All right, so yeah, you see right here, with these calf raises. So like your calves are such a small muscle, and when doing calf raises, it's such a short range of movement. You don't want to give yourself a long time to rest, right? So you should really just, hit your hamstrings set after set, maybe giving it like 10 to 15 second breaks in between, or however long it takes you to load the weight and unload the weight. So there you have it. All right, there you have it, YouTube. Complete leg workout. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Try it on your own. As y'all see on my leg days, I really try and go intense, super short breaks, lots of drop sets, pyramid sets, as you've seen. Really just try and get an overall complete fullness for the legs and a full workout. I didn't do a lot of hamstrings today as I did hamstrings 2 days ago. So typically in a workout, I might even it out, have just as many hamstring exercises, quad exercises, but overall, still an amazing workout. Y'all try that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we out, y'all.